Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing the art I consumed in November video today. And I just want to say that I feel like I barely listened to, barely like watched anything this month because I don't know. I've been in such a movie slump, and I probably only watched like 3 movies, like in full. Like I don't know, but I'm hoping that this month will be better, especially because it's December, and like Christmas movies and stuff. Like we can watch like those types of things this Christmas and winter season. So, yes, but let's get started because, yeah, but I feel like, yeah, hopefully, yeah, because, like, literally, if you guys can see this, like, literally, it's half a page. Like, but let's get on with it. So, the first thing we're going to be talking about is a song called Last Summer by Julia Wolf. I've been really kind of dipping my toes into kind of alternative style because of music, because I used to listen to that all the time, but now I kind of like step back from that because I've been like, I don't know, like I always like try new music out, and I feel like, I feel like sometimes like I never go back to the stuff that I really like, but I love rock music and I want to listen to different subgenres in between rock music. So I'm listening to that, and I want to get into metal, but I'm kind of like, I don't like, the thing is, like, I've heard metal songs before and I'm just like, this is not my thing, but I kind of want, like, kind of like how I don't want to like say the Deftones and then, yeah, it's not really metal. Um, but it has like, it could be, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I feel like Last Summer is like, it's a very nice song and I really liked it. And also I was just like, I feel like also this month there wasn't a lot of music releases, so I really wasn't listening to that much music. Hold on, let me pull this back a little bit. There we go. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of music releases, so I wasn't listening to a lot of music. So yeah, but listen to this song, and then the next thing is I watched the movie The Winnie the Pooh, and that movie was just so funny, and I really enjoyed watching it, and it had such full vibes. But I was really happy that I watched this because I love watching, like, I love watching that movie because not only does it have like that fall vibe, but it's just like such a, like, it brings you so much laughter and comfort. So I'm really glad I watched that movie. And then I read A Road Trip with a Vampire by Jenny Levine, and this is her third book into the series. And I gave it a 4 stars, and I really liked it. So this one, hold on. Let me pull up my Goodreads so I can tell you like kind of a little bit of like what the story is about. Um, but it was like, I would say that it was really fun. There was like a little points where I kind of got like lost in the sauce, like I wasn't paying attention. So I was like, what? Like, wait. I was like, wait a minute, I missed something. But yeah, I really enjoyed reading this book. Um, read it. Also, since this is the third book in the series, I suggest you read the first book, My Roommate is a Vampire, and then read the second book. So yeah, but oh, hold on. There we go. A vampire who can't remember his past and a witch with secrets with her own hit the road in this zany cross-country romantic comedy from beloved author Jenny Levine. Reformed bad witch Griselda Zelda Watson has hoped to never see another vampire again when she slipped away to sunny California for a fresh start. She'd grown tired of them and their nonsense ages ago. But when a vampire with amnesia unexpectedly shows up on her doorstep with a letter from her old friend Reggie and asks her for help, she can't say no. Of course, it doesn't hurt that Peter Elliott is a tall, gorgeous, looks great in yoga shorts, and the kind of dark hair and surly expression Zelda's been a sucker for hundreds of years. Peter is completely harmless. He's fanged after all, but he's harmless enough, and soon becomes the only person in Zelda's new life who knows the truth about what she is. If she can help him decipher the cryptic notes in his journal and the only clues in his lost memories, she might as well try before sending him on his way. But when an alarming message from Peter's past coincides with a clear sign Zelda can't keep running from her own, they embark on a cross-country road trip for answers, only to find what they're looking for in each... what? I don't know. Hello? Oh, looking for in each other. Okay. But yeah, that's what this book is about. Hold on, I'm trying to get closer. But yeah, so that's what that book is about. I really enjoyed it. Like, from reading this little synopsis, it doesn't sound that interesting, but it was fun. It was a fun read, and if you read the other books, you'll love it too. And yeah, but I honestly loved the first book the best, I would say, because I feel like, oh wait, this is always the case where the first book is always better than all the other books, but sometimes there is times where another book is like better, but I always say that the first book is always better than the other books in a series. So yeah, and honestly that is the case for the Shepherd King series. The first book, One Dark Window, is so much better than Two Twisted Crowns. I always say that. But yeah, okay, the next thing is, this is a song, and this is called Predictable Girl by FK Twigs. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love her music. I really am. I like the way that she makes music, because I have heard like other artists like make music like this, but it's like she just adds her own flavor to her music that makes it stand out from the rest of them, and I just love her. Every single time I hear a song of hers, I'm just like, that was so good, I loved it. But yeah, I listened to this so many times this month. But yeah, like, Predictable Girl, it just had like, and like the music video, like her music video for this song, like every single time she comes out with something, masterpiece, like, for real. And then, this is the next song. It's called Sugar Water by, I don't know how you're supposed to say this, but Chibo Mato. And I don't know, I'm gonna look it up so you guys can see, so you guys know what I'm talking about, because I don't know if you ever heard of this. um I don't know, because I feel like also I like listening to um like songs or like artists that I've never heard of before. And sometimes we don't do that because um we're so used to sticking into our own ways, and we're so used to listening to the artists that we've heard before and that are similar to. So yeah, but this one, if you guys can see that, this is the what it looks like on like the music video and then just the song. But yeah, and I feel like I've listened to one other song by them, I think. I'm not sure, but oh, it was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's really cool. Um, but yeah, it looks like they're a Japanese artist. I've literally never heard of them before, so it was really cool. And I don't know, it had a really cool vibe to it. Um, but yeah, I really liked the Sugar Water. I listened to it a few times this month, but I didn't listen to it on repeat. Um, and then, oh, this one is a good one. Okay, so Girls Set, if you guys know who they are, you need to know like who they are. They are like a 4-member girl group, and um global girl group, and they're so, I'm so happy that they come with this comeback that they're doing. It's so cool to see, and like to see like how confident, and to see how like they just look so assured of themselves, and the way that they're with this comeback. And I think I don't think this is a, oh wait, no, yeah, I don't know. I don't, but I don't know when they're gonna do their debut album or anything like that, but um maybe they'll do it soon. But the song is Little Miss, and it was like Little Miss, but yeah, like the song, it's so catchy, but I think it'll be something, but I don't think it's gonna be like a trend and then a drop. I think it'll be like something that like will just like stay like really nice, and people will be like come back to the song, and it'll just be as good as when they heard it the first time. So yeah, like it's a song that won't get tired. So yeah. And then I listened this month, I listened to all the High School Musical soundtracks, not the High School Musical the musical. Wait, no. How's it go? High School Musical the musical. How's it go? No, yeah, I think it is called that. High School Musical the musical. Yeah. Anyway, from the show on like Disney Plus and stuff. Like I'm talking about that, not with Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens and all of them. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the one with Olivia Rodrigo, Joshua Bassett, uh who else is in this? Sophia Wiley, um I can't think I can't think of their names, but yeah, like I'm talking about that one. I didn't listen to that one. I listened to the one with Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens. Um, but yeah, I would say, because like I feel like for a long while, I felt like High School Musical 2 was my favorite soundtrack, but I think I think it's a mix between High School Musical 3 and the first High School Musical, because I feel like they have the best songs. But because I do have a love for one of the songs in High School Musical 2 that I just like. I literally need all the soundtracks. I want that for Christmas, but I can't find them for like a reasonable price. Even though like they are like like I feel like retail prices are like, it makes sense, but like I want to find them for cheaper. So, yeah, but I really want to find them. Hopefully I will in the future, but yeah. Um and then um oh, we have another soundtrack. Um I listened to a Cinderella Story soundtrack, and let me just tell you, that soundtrack is so good. Like I feel like Drew Seeley has been like in all the songs, and like on Disney Channel he's been on every single song, I feel like. And um yeah, because I think for Zac Efron, like he also sang for Zac Efron a couple times in the High School Musical. And then also one of my favorites, I heard that he also sang for one of my favorite DComs, Starstruck. He also sang a few times on there, I think, but I don't know for sure. But that's what I heard. I don't know. I don't know what songs. But yeah. But like also like I feel like um and wait, it's not called that. It's called Another Cinderella Story, isn't it? I have it, I think. Don't I? I'm like trying to see if I do. I can't see. I can't see over there. I think that says it. I wish I could like wait, I have a camera. Hold on. Let's see if I can like zoom in over there to see if I can. Cuz like I don't want to get up. I can't see it. It's so light. I can't see it. Oh my god. It would be over there and I can't see it. Oh, my camera's moving too much. Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it. It's like it's so light. I can't see it. But wait, I can just look it up. I can just look it up. Okay. Like, Selena Gomez, Drew Seeley, another Cinderella. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called Another Cinderella Story. I don't know why it says A Cinderella Story. I think that's the one with Hilary Duff, I think. But anyway, that's not the one. But yeah, that's not the one. But yeah, but those songs on that soundtrack, oh my gosh, like hold on, I'm just gonna like say a few of my favorite, because I didn't write down the songs that I like most enjoyed. So let me just like go and see if I can find another Cinderella Story soundtrack. Okay. Okay. Okay, so one of my favorites is New Classic. Tell me something I don't know. And there's one other song, but I don't know. I feel like there's literally so many songs called New Classic on here. But yeah, we'll just go with those two. And then, oh, let me say what my high school so this one is from the High School Musical 3. Can I Have This Dance? The Boys Are Back, and Scream. Oh my gosh, those songs. I love those songs. And then let me see. 8 soundtrack, and then we'll do 2. Okay. Okay, ooh. Breaking Free, that is like one I sing all the time. So yeah. And then I would say Get Your Head in the Game. And then there's one. I think it started something new, but I can't remember how that sounds, but I think it's that one. And then for High School Musical 2, What Time Is It? Fabulous is iconic. I Don't Dance. Gotta Go My Own Way. Bet on It. Oh, I love Bet on It. Also, I feel like High School Musical 2 is like such a fun. I feel like High School Musical 2 is like that fun kind of like what are they called, like when like they make like a short thing, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Like, but like if like a story has like a short thing and then they get back to the story, what is it called? I don't know. Oh no, I don't have it. Wait. I don't know what it's called, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, I don't know what it's called. I forget. But anyway, let's just move on. Oh, we have another book. So we read Mate by Ali Hazelwood, and I gave that 4 stars. And this is the second book to the first book, Bride, and I really liked Bride. I really liked Mate. I thought it was really nice. But one thing that I will say about Mate is that, excuse me, is I don't know, because I feel like, I don't know if this was anybody else's opinion, but I feel like Mate was kind of more interesting than Bride was, but also I feel like I wish, like, I know that they had a connection and everything, it was really nice, but I wish there was a little bit more emotional connection. And like, if you get what I'm saying, like, I feel like there was a lot of more sexual tension than there was emotional tension in the way where when you're in a relationship, I feel like the emotional side of a relationship is so important. And I feel like that was like, there was, and don't get me wrong, there was emotional connection, but I just feel like it was like how the werewolves, like they were like, that's how they like connect, is like their emotional connection um and stuff. But it was in a werewolf way, and when there were humans, it was just like there was nothing there. There was nothing there. So I felt like I wish there was a little bit more in that, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it was just, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, there was like, I felt, but also I felt like the I really liked that the main character, the male main character, was like always protecting the female main character. And yeah, I really liked that. And I don't know, I don't know how I felt, but I liked it. But I just like, I'm just uh I don't know. What's next? Oh my gosh, guys. I finally watched The Princess Bride. I know. I finally watched it for the first time ever. Um, I liked it. I was a little annoyed by the female main character. Her name was Buttercup. I can't believe that's her real name, because like that's just like not like, other than Powerpuff Girls, like Buttercup is not a real name for a human, a regular human. Like that, it's crazy. And then like Buttercup and Wesley, and I just like felt so annoyed with her character, because she's just like sitting there watching him, and like, just like, why isn't she doing anything? She's just like, oh, oh, but she's not doing anything. She's just standing there. In this one particular moment, like there was like this big fat ugly rat, and Wes was getting attacked by it, and she was just standing there watching. She's not trying to find anything to hit it off of him. She's just, or like get a stick or something to fight it off of him, and she's just standing there watching. Like, girl, you don't deserve Wes, okay? And like, also there was another time where um girl, how do you love this man and you can't even recognize his voice? You can't recognize his eyes. I mean, I know he has a mask on, but like, the only, like, how you realize it's Wes is because he says "as you wish." Like, are you kidding me? Like, what? And then also, they look like siblings. That was really weird to me. That was really weird to me. I was just like, this is weird. They they look like siblings. I don't know. Like, it was just very strange to me. Um, but yeah. Okay, the next one that I watched was, I watched Frankenweenie. I watched that. It was so fun. I love Frankenweenie. I don't have it on DVD, but eventually I will. Because I love it so much, and I want to have it. Um, but yeah, it was just so much fun, because I love this movie, and I don't really watch it that often, which is crazy. But once I get it on DVD, I will probably watch it all the time. And like, honestly, it's been so long that since I watched it, it felt like a surprise because I was like, I didn't know what was going on, because I feel the only part I do remember is like the first part of the movie and not like the middle and the end. So it was really fun to watch the movie full and see what happened, and it was such a surprise, and it was such a good movie. I loved it. And then ooh, and then I watched a Tiny Desk concert. If you guys like know what that is, it's on YouTube, and they have like these concert from, and they like invite artists and stuff, and they like sing, and they talk about the music sometimes, and yeah, and then just have a little conversation between songs and stuff like that. But I watched the Goo Goo Dolls Tiny Desk concert, and it was so fun to see. And like also the last song that they sang was one of my favorites, called Iris, and I love that song so much. So it was really cool to hear them sing that song live. Well, it wasn't live, but like they were singing the song. um and not on just like a regular track. It was like an actual, they were just singing it, not in a studio, but in a, I don't know, in a building. I don't know where they actually film it, but yeah, it wasn't like a music studio and they weren't singing it like that. It was just there. But yeah. And then, oh my gosh, I listened to this song so many times since I heard it for the first time. It's called Chains of Love by Charlie XCX. And as you guys know, I don't know if you guys know this about me either, I love Charlie XCX. Like her newest, like Brat, like I love that album that came out. So yeah, but Chance of Love, oh my gosh, this song is so good. I will probably continue to keep listening to the song. I don't know if she's doing like for Wuthering Heights, I don't know if she's doing the whole album or if it's like gonna be like a whole bunch of artists or what, but I saw that she was like, it was said Wuthering Heights or something like that, and it said her name, so I was like, is she doing the whole thing? I don't know, but it's exciting to see her have this opportunity, because it's really cool to be a part of a movie. Like that's really cool. But yes, then this is where I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not finish this in November, but I wanted to add it because it's my rules, and I wanted to add it here because I wanted to finish it before November, but it just didn't happen that way. And yeah, like the day that I was reading it, I just felt so tired, so I just decided to stop. And then yeah, and then on the 30th I read a lot, but I didn't finish it, so I was like, the next day I'm gonna finish this book no matter what. And I finished it. I read all day and I finished it last night. And then yeah, it was really nice time. And I wanted to update you guys on the book that I'm currently reading. As you guys know, I'm reading The Brothers Karamazov, and I am 67% in, which is so crazy because I feel like it's such a, we're in such an interesting part in the story, and it's just crazy, and I just love it. And yeah, and I really liked how the story is going so far. But yeah, also I feel like it's also taking me a long time, but it's okay because it's like fall's not over yet. Like I mean, like I feel like we think like, oh, just because it's cold it's winter. No, we still have a few more days. So I really want to finish this before fall ends because yeah, because also the perks of being a wallflower, I wanted to finish before fall ends. And yeah, how many days actually, because I'm not sure actually when usually winter starts, and the winter solstice starts like the 21st. Why doesn't it say? Usually calendars say when winter starts, but this, it doesn't say. I'm gonna look it up on Google, I guess. Hold on. When does winter start? It says, okay, yeah, it says December 21st. Yeah, it usually does start on the 21st. Like of any solstice, it starts on the 21st or the 20 or the 22nd sometimes. I feel like it starts, like, really starts on the 22nd, but no. 21st. But yes, so we still have a few more days, and I'm definitely gonna finish because I'm like because I already know I'm gonna finish this book. I'm determined. I'm gonna finish this book by this week or next week. I'm not sure, but that's my time limit for myself. And yeah, and then the last thing is I watched Geek Charming, and I also wanted to add this because I was just like, I after I finished reading The Perks of Being a Wallflower, I wanted to watch a movie, and granted, I started watching that movie at 12 o'clock in the morning because I was just like, I need something to watch after I just spent all day reading. So I watched that movie. Yes, I did. And yeah, it was really cute, and I just wanted something light to watch. You know what I was gonna watch before? I was just like, no, I'm not watching that at like the dawn of nighttime. No. But I was gonna watch Over the Garden Wall. I'm gonna watch that today actually, but yeah, because I'm gonna take a little day break, and then we're gonna start on my winter read, which is Frankenstein, which is so exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna watch Over the Garden Wall, and it's gonna be great. And yeah, but that's all. But yeah, I like, this video is so long, but my list was so short, so I don't know how that happened, but I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, so if you did, give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel so you guys can keep watching my videos. And also, if you do want to keep seeing what I'm up to and what kind of videos I make, then click the bell so you can be notified when I post another video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.